G'day you beautiful people, my name is Lucas and today we're finding out which cartoon character is the biggest criminal. But before that, today's Bob shoutout is going to Lindsay at Ninderi slashing a 8628. And if you don't know what a Bob shoutout is, I hide this little cheeky stick figure fella in every one of my videos, and whoever finds him gets a shoutout in the next video. It's really that simple, but enough of that. Let's go find out which cartoon characters are criminals. Okay, here we are, let's get right into it. SpongeBob. I was not expecting SpongeBob. 9 days is actually, honestly, now that I think of it, I could have even seen a little more than 90 days, to be honest. A little bit, if I remember my SpongeBob, there'd be a little bit of assault, especially in the karate episode. I reckon 90 days is a little light for SpongeBob, because I reckon he's done worse. The Grinch, 5 years, not too bad. Honestly, could have seen more, but, you know, it's mainly theft. I guess, makes sense. Woody plans to murder Buzz, and that... Is it planning attempted murder? Didn't he even attempt... It could have been attempted murder too, really. So it could have been more than 15. Mr. Krabs. 20 years, honestly, kind of expected more. 30 years. But... Maggie's a baby. You can't really prosecute a baby. You'd have a hard time prosecuting a baby. So it should be probably found... Well, I'm going to quickly move my head over here because I just realised we're partway through a video and I should have it on this side because they're coming across. My bad. But yeah, 30 years is understandable just by her crimes, but you wouldn't really be able to convict her because she's a baby. And yeah, that's kind of difficult. Let's continue before I... be too much of a nerd. Buzz Buzzard, 50. Okay, Bart Simpson's going to be decent. 55. Not bad. I honestly could have seen more. Quite a lot of vandalism. But you'd have to rack up each count of vandalism he's done. Every assault he's done. Honestly, I could have seen more. I could have seen longer for him. I just can't wait to see what Eric Cartman's is. Lotso, honestly, I would expect more. He kind of wasn't a great guy. Dr. Robotnik, makes sense. Homer Simpson, only 99 years. That's another one I would have expected more. Homer's strangled Bart. It's definitely been over 14 times. 100% been more than 14 times. There is no way you're telling me he's only strangled Bart 14 times. The child abuse, there's been so much about... 105. Multiple attempted murder is surely more than 105 years. Sky, murder. He's probably... And he probably committed more crimes off screen that we didn't see. See, 120 years only. I reckon it probably could have been more, because he made that robot. That could have been considered an act of terrorism, and he's killed multiple superheroes. Honestly, 120 seems a bit light. Heinz Doof. Okay, he's not the greatest at being villainous, so I wasn't expecting him to have that much, but if you think about it, the amount of public destruction he's caused kind of adds up. He might not be, you know, your murderer type, but the amount of damage he actually has cost would add up and would actually, you know, be some jail time. The Evil Queen, 140 makes sense. She's got evil in her name. Plankton. Honestly, I reckon Plankton might... I was expecting Plankton to have more, but it kind of does make sense. But hey, surely the brainwashing could have been counted as a bunch of different acts as false imprisonment, couldn't it? And in Tower in a Town is a lot of people. Each count would be a lot. I mean, could you count that hypnotism he did as false imprisonment? Because it kind of, I don't know. Very nuanced. The Beast. Abducting Belle, yeah. I mean, he's not really the one who kept stuck in the castle, though. That was kind of who cursed him's fault, really. Okay, Bender, 100. Honestly, knowing Bender, I would have expected more. Battle Beast, 190. Yeah, it kind of makes sense. 200. Let's keep going. Jafar does make sense. 220. Not the greatest guy. Uzema 250. Mr. Burns surely is a lot. 475. That's a lot. Imagine how many, and like the amount of like destruction he's done for nature. He would have so many crimes from the EPA. So many. Ursula, that'd have to be a lot. 700. Vector. Kidnap. Yeah. Attempted murder. And he stole the bloody pyramids. The pyramid. Over 1,000 years. Peter Griffin's going to be big. It does make sense. I mean, so many assaults. I believe murder and attempted murder. Kidnapping. Destruction of property. Terrorism. I can't even remember half the stuff this man's done. Quite a lot, though. Too many crimes for me to even put in my brain. Honestly, looking at the other, Quagmire's gonna have a lot. Okay, but the murder isn't canon. That murder wasn't canon. I mean, a lot of crimes, it's cartoon, so you can't really go off that. But the murdering the Simpsons family was a little gag that isn't canon. Just saying. That's a lot of years, so... Itchy and Scratchy's gonna have a... Yeah, Itchy's got a lot. So we're going with the crimes of a cartoon within a cartoon now. To get 8,800, but... I mean, how many times have you killed... nearly 60 times, apparently. I reckon it could have been more. Honestly. It feels like more, at least. Kuvara, 12k. I mean, she was not a great. She went a bit crazy at the end. Azul's coming up. I have to check that because I'm a bit of an Avatar fan. If you guys didn't know, I've got a Avatar tattoo. If you want to see, you guys, there'll be a link in to my Instagram down below, and you can go check out some of my tats. Because in here is a koi tattoo that is a stylized take on the Yin Yang koi from Avatar. If you didn't know. Azul, 17k. Okay, she is a bit of a psychopath. I can agree with that. It's, oh my god. We're getting so high. Eric Cartman, this is the one we need to see. 40k for Eric Cartman. Seeing Eric Cartman, I reckon Peter Griffin should have add a little bit more as well. But honestly, Peter... It definitely shouldn't have been as much as Eric, but he should have been higher up. Just looking at the other characters this high. But end of last year, I finished doing like a complete rewatch of all of South Park. And yeah, he's done a lot of crimes, you know? Orchestrating the killing of parents and then feeding him. That's a bit of a crime. Terrorism, assault. He's done a lot of crimes. Let's just say that. 67k. Fire Lord Ozai has to be a lot. 75k. I wonder if Sozin's gonna be in here then, because he was, you know, he was like the one who did the Air Temple. He was the one who started the entire Fire Nation takeover of the world. He started the war. So surely he's high up. Consider we've just seen Ozai. We've seen Ozai, we've seen Azula. Surely we see Sozin soon. He would have a lot. Causing a lot of war crimes, because he would have killed indiscriminately. Mr. Pickles, 250k. Nah, free my boy. He stole. That's one count. You can't give 500k for one count of the failed attempt of stealing the moon. He didn't complete it. He went back in the sky. Free my man Gru. He's a good fella. I stand by that. Evil Morty's going to be at 2.5 mil. I mean, yeah. He's done multiversal murders. 5 mil. I've got a feeling we're not going to see Sozin. Omni-Man. Yeah, he did single-handedly... a lot of what I mean, a lot of that number would have to come from off-screen stuff he's done, really, because 30 mil is a lot. He did kill the Guardians of the Globe, and we saw him in the fight with his son. Well, it'd have to be all the stuff it's alluded to, but I don't reckon it'd be that high. Okay, Rick Sanchez. Yeah, Rick Sanchez has committed quite a few crimes. Murder, terrorism. I don't know if I should keep saying that word on YouTube now that I think of it. I don't know if YouTube would like that, but I've said it a lot. I mean, yeah, but Rick has done a lot of different no crimes, let's just say that. I mean, I may as well commit. I've said a lot. Dracula. Oof. Megatron. Oof. Honestly, I would have expected Rick Sanchez to have more than Megatron. Even if it's just our Rick. He's probably done a lot of crimes. The Lich is definitely high up. Oh, Death. Eternity in prison. Eternity. That's a bit of a cop-out going with just Eternity. That's a bit of a cop-out. That's a bit of a cop-out. And I'm surprised we didn't see Sozin on there after we saw the likes of Azula and Ozai. I was expecting Sozin to be in there, but obviously not everyone's as big as an Avatar nerd as I am. Megatron makes it honest. I thought Rick would have been a little bit higher, and let me make sure I'm in camera. I think Rick would have been a little higher. Peter Griffin could have been a little higher. Eric Cartman made sense. I would have put Peter Griffin just a little bit lower than Eric. Maybe like 20k less or something like that. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't make the list. I think going Eternity for Death is a slight bit of a cop-out, but, you know, eats everyone's souls, I guess, blah, blah, blah. It's Death. But a bit of a cop-out just going Eternity instead of calculating all that. You could have gone, you know, done some calcs, gone up to like trillions, and I guess it's too hard to calculate, and you have to go, yeah, because it's only going to keep growing with as more people die, la-da-da-da-da. Bit of a cop-out in my opinion, though. And did any of you guys see Bob? Because he was hidden somewhere in that video. If you want that elusive shout-out, you better have found him or go back and find him. Just saying. Other than that, please like this video. I hope it lit up if you're on a computer, because it does that now. Subscribe. Did you see it lit up? If you're watching this on a computer, that is. And I want you all to remember, I love you all, and have a great day.